Hello YouTube. Today I will be explaining how to install Momentum firmware onto your Flipper Zero. Now if you do not know what the Flipper Zero is, that is a tutorial for another video. But just a quick summarize, whatever it's called. Basically the Flipper Zero is a ethical device that can be used for, I don't know, TV behind me, I can turn it on. The lights right here, I can turn them on, off, change colors. That one projector in your school that you really don't like on, yeah, you can turn it off. Ethically, of course. I do not condone any illegal behavior with this thing. Basically, all I have to say is, don't be stupid. Being stupid's not a good idea. So, what this tutorial is how to install Momentum firmware onto your Flipper Zero. Now, currently I already have Momentum firmware installed. Focus. It's not going to focus, is it? But I will install it again for the sake of this tutorial. So, first thing you're going to have to do is plug your Flipper Zero into your computer. So, I'm going to do that right now. Okay, the Flipper Zero is plugged into my computer. So just so you can see what it is, this is the application called QFlipper. As you can see, my flipper is called Your Doom. I want to say Your Demise, but I couldn't. I currently have Momentum 9, the latest version right now. You can install default firmware, or you can control your flipper from here. The best part is it can run Doom. That's all I have to say. Anyways, this tutorial isn't about what the Flipper Zero can do. It's about installing Momentum firmware. So to do that, we need to open our web browser of choice, which you already know is Opera GX, not sponsored. I will get sponsored eventually, come on. So what you need to do then is go Momentum firmware, or just FW. You hit enter. It takes forever to load, and my second screen went to bed. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Fixed it. Okay. So now you see this first one right here. Come on. Okay, that's not gonna work. Momentum firmware for Flipper Zero. You'll click on that link, and now you can see all about it and why it's apparently much better than all the other ones, which it kind of is. You can access its GitHub if you would like. So like you can, so like this right here, Momentum 9, you can install it from here. Or the easier way is you hit the install button, wait for it to load, then you see a button that says connect, and then you find your Flipper Zero name, Your Doom from COM5. It says waiting for Flipper. You can see its screen right there. Then, apologies, you can install firmware of your choice, either Momentum 9 or Momentum 10 or Momentum 11 for whatever time you're watching this video. I keep looking up on my second display instead of the camera, which is right there. I should stop doing that. Or you can install the dev version. Now, I currently have the standard version installed, and this is the dev version. I am going to install the dev version, but personally I would say you should install the release version, and I think my flipper went to bed. Nope, it's still fine. But as I said, you shouldn't probably install the release version. It's less buggy. But because I'm special, I'm going to install the dev version. So basically, you would hit release flash, but I'm going to hit dev flash. And then what it's doing right now is loading the firmware files. Now this will take a minute, so either I might not be lazy and I might actually edit this to make it ×2 speed or just skip over all of this, or I'll be very lazy and force you to sit through this. Or be even more lazy and literally just hit the pause button. You know what, that sounds like a good idea. I'm just gonna do it. I would say it's kind of obvious, but I would like to mention, don't unplug your Flipper Zero during a firmware update. Don't do it. So right now it's loading firmware files. Resources takes a decent amount of time. So just leave your flipper plugged in, and this does basically the entire thing for you. It's quite simple, actually. Much easier than installing Ubuntu onto a virtual machine. What should I install next? Kali Linux, bet. I'm going to make a tutorial on how to install Kali Linux onto a virtual machine next. It's going to be my next video. Probably. Anyways, I will get back to you when it's done or nearly done, or if something catastrophic happens. Okay, so now after loaded all the bundles, it now says update in progress, pay attention to your flipper. So when you look at your flipper, hang on. The cable's incredibly small, so I can't really show you. But basically it's just saying some stuff and it's rebooting. Wait a minute. I can just pick up my camera. So, I apologize if this is not focusing, or if you can barely hear me from the microphone. Focus, please. It's not going to focus. Whatever. Basically, it's just saying installing Momentum firmware, and it's like cleaning up files right now. Apologies that didn't focus. And also apologies if my mic still sucks. In my last video, I said I was going to fix it. And I think I did by physically plugging my camera, aka my phone, into my computer instead of just using it wirelessly. I think it worked. Well, it better have worked. So, yeah. Currently it's just extracting resources at an incredibly slow pace, so I will get back to you when it's done. Okay, so the flipper has successfully been updated. Give me a bigger camera. There we are. I can safely unplug it from my computer now, I think, and pray that the camera will focus into it, which I know it won't. Wait a minute. I'm stupid. Wanna know why? We plug that back in. We can open up Q Flipper, and we can unlock the flipper. And you can see home screen, apps, you go momentum, you go to miscellaneous, look at stuff. You can see momentum dev 1 CE AE B56. You get all your settings here. Best part is it can run Doom. Is Doom copyrighted? The Doom OS, the Doom music. If it is, I'm gonna lose it. But that's besides the point. We got pinball. We got a wave.wav file player. Geez. DLE spam, bad KB, sub-gigahertz, infrared, and apps. In apps, I have a bunch of other things like, I don't know. In tools, we got, I don't know. We got a calculator. That looks odd. But whatever, as I mentioned before, this video is not a tutorial on how to use a flipper. It's a tutorial on how to install Momentum firmware. This second monitor sucks. I'm gonna punch it. So, well, I hope you enjoyed. This video went well. I believe it could have gone better. But, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video where I most likely install Kali Linux onto a VM. See ya.